Hello students, welcome back again to my channel. So next part 2, I have made fill-ups from question number 11 to 20 of chapter Digestion and Absorption. So let's practice it. These fill-ups I have made from the NCERT. So it will be easy for you to learn the NCERT. So question 11th is, a muscular sphincter regulates opening of esophagus into stomach. So it is gastroesophageal sphincter. The word gastro here means stomach and esophagus means food pipe. So together it is making the gastroesophageal sphincter, which will open the esophagus, that is the food pipe, into the stomach. Next question is, the stomach located in the upper portion of the abdominal cavity has three major parts, dash, portion into which dash opens, dash and dash opens into the first part of small intestine. So first is, the stomach has four major parts. First one is cardiac portion into which dash opens, esophagus. Okay, so the first part of the stomach is the cardiac, into which your food pipe opens. Very important. So the food pipe opens into the cardiac portion. Next is fundic and the next is pyloric. So the second part of the stomach is fundic and the third part is the pyloric. Pyloric opens into the first part of the small intestine. You know your small intestine is divided into the three major parts, duodenum, jejunum and ileum. So the pyloric will open into the duodenum portion of the small intestine. Very important, it came in NEET also. Remember this. Moving on to next question. Small intestine is distinguishable into dash regions, dash, a long dash middle portion, dash, and a dash ileum. So just now I told you small intestine is divided into three regions. What are the three regions? Duodenum, a long coiled middle portion, it is the jejunum. So the middle portion, jejunum, is coiled portion of the small intestine, and the last one is, which is very highly coiled, it is known as the ileum. So what is the role of the duodenum? Duodenum is the first part of the small intestine. It is short and it is U-shaped. It is given in your NCERT. Duodenum shape is U-shaped. And what is the function of the duodenum? It receives bile from the liver, pancreatic juice from the pancreas, and it also receives chyme, 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 from the stomach. Okay, moving on to next, that is jejunum. Jejunum is the middle part. It has many folds known as the villi and microvilli. And what is the role of villi and microvilli? It increases the surface area. Next is the ileum. Ileum is the last and the longest part of the small intestine, which is highly coiled and it opens into the large intestine. Moving on to question number 14th. Opening of stomach into duodenum is guarded by. So now the stomach will open into the first part of the small intestine, that is duodenum, and it is guarded by pyloric sphincter. Next question. Ileum opens into dash. It consists of dash, dash and dash. So ileum, the last part of the small intestine, opens into the large intestine and it consists of cecum, colon and rectum. So your large intestine consists of three parts, that is cecum, colon and rectum. Very important question is asked, the first part of the small intestine, that is cecum, it contains symbiotic microorganisms. Question number 16. Dash is a blind sac which hosts some dash microorganisms. So cecum is a blind sac which hosts some symbiotic microorganisms. Just now I explained cecum is the first part of the large intestine, which is a blind sac, and it will host some symbiotic microorganisms. Okay, moving on to next question. Okay, tell me in the comment section what does the term symbiotic means. Come to question number 17th. A narrow finger-like tubular projection dash, which is a vestigial organ, arises from the dash. It is vermiform appendix, which is a vestigial organ, arises from the cecum. So vermiform appendix arises from the first part of the small intestine, that is cecum. Moving on to next question. The colon is divided into three parts, dash, dash, dash parts. So colon is the last part of the large intestine and it is divided into ascending, transverse and descending parts. So colon, the last part of the large intestine, is divided into the three parts, ascending, transverse and descending parts. Okay, ascending means the line is increasing in the upward direction. Transverse means it will form the horizontal. Descending means the line will decrease in the downward direction. The colon is divided into three parts. First, the line will go in upward, the colon will go upward, then it will form the horizontal line, then it will come in the downward direction, that is descending part. Moving on to next question, question number 19th. The wall of the alimentary canal from esophagus to rectum possesses dash layers, namely dash, dash, dash and dash. So which layers are? 4 layers. The wall of the alimentary canal from esophagus to rectum possesses 4 layers. Name them, very important. Serosa, muscularis, submucosa and mucosa. All these 4 layers are very important. We will study them in detail. Coming on to next question. 20th, dash is the outer layer made up of dash with some dash tissues. So serosa, just now we read, it is the outer layer made up of mesothelium with some connective tissues. Okay. Thank you students. Please like and subscribe my channel. If you have any doubts, so let me know in the comment section.